Hello students, here we are going to see the next part of chapter Light. Here we are going to study about human eye. Eye is one of the most important sense organs. It is therefore important to understand its structure and working. Human eye is almost spherical with a slight bulge in front. In most cases, it is 2.5 centimeter long. It has eyelids that act as shutters and protect it from dust and injury. Let us know more about the internal structure of human eye. The first is cornea. It is the front bulging part of the eye. It is made up of transparent tissues. Its function is to act as a window to the world. That means it allows the light to enter in the eyeball. Then comes the iris. It is a circular diaphragm suspended in front of the crystalline lens. It has a tiny hole in the middle and is commonly called pupil. It has the tiny muscular arrangement radially around the pupil. These muscles can increase or decrease the diameter of the pupil. The iris is heavily pigmented. The color of the eyes depends upon the color of the pigment. The function of iris is to control the amount of light entering the eyes. Then comes the eye lens. It is the crystalline lens, which is a double convex lens made of transparent tissues. It is held in position by a ring of muscles commonly called ciliary muscles. Its function is to focus the image of different objects clearly on the retina. Then comes the ciliary muscles. It is a ring of muscles which holds the crystalline lens in position. When these muscles relax, they increase the focal length of the crystalline lens, and when they are contract, they decrease the focal length of the crystalline lens. Its function is to alter the focal length of the crystalline lens so that the image of the object situated at different distances are clearly focused on the retina. Now, what is a retina? Retina is a lining just behind the eyeball. It acts as a screen for image formation. It is sensitive to light. It has light sensitive receptors called rods and cones. When light falls on these receptors, they send signals to the brain through the optic nerve. The brain then interprets the image. What is optic nerve? It is a bundle of nerves beginning from the brain and entering the eyeball from behind. It carries visual messages to the brain from the retina. Now, the yellow spot. It is a small area facing the eye lens. It has high concentration of nerve ending. Its function is to form a very clear image by sending a large number of electrical pulses to the brain. Then is the blind spot. It is a region on the retina where the optic nerve enters the eyeball. It has no nerve ending and hence is insensitive to light. It does not seem to have any function. Any image formed on this spot is not visible. Sclera. It is the visible white part of the eye filled with watery fluid. The purpose of sclera is to provide structure, strength and protection to the eye. Then is the vitreous humor. It is the dense jelly-like fluid, slightly grey in color, filled in the part eye between crystalline lens and retina. Its function is to prevent the eyeball from collapsing due to the change in atmospheric pressure and in focusing the rays clearly on the retina. Aqueous humor is a watery saline fluid filling the part of the eye between the cornea and the crystalline lens. Its function is to prevent front part of the eyeball from collapsing with the change in the atmospheric pressure and to keep the cornea moist.